All right, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel on YouTube, and also welcome to the Essential Tips video series that I'm making to help provide you with tools to help you navigate this super rapid time of change that we're going through. If you are just opening this essential tip number 3 and you haven't gone and listened to 1 and 2, they are all standalone videos, so you're welcome to listen to those anytime. But in this section of essentials number 3, energy detox, clearing out the old and aligning with the higher current frequencies of each moment. Because you can align with the frequencies of where you are now, and then 5 days from now, it can radically change just based on all the influences, either by planets or by the neighbor or by how you're feeling that day or the book that you read can constantly shift things. So in this, it's like you wouldn't pour a fresh cup of water into a cup full of stagnant, murky liquid. So why would you ever bring in new, fresh energy without first clearing out the old? So I'm going to be talking about that and giving you some really simple tips that anybody can do. So I encourage you to experience yourself and then also share it with others. So right now, the energetic currents are shifting fast. And if you're feeling heavy, stuck, or overwhelmed, it's a sign that it's time to hit that reset button. And did you know that sometimes I can hit that reset 6 times in one day? And I know that as you hear that, you're like, I'm not sure I know what she's talking about, but I know what she's talking about. And what that is, it's just like, whoa, like you're just moving through the day, just like sludge or on rusty, wheels on the train track. So it's time to hit the reset. In this video, we're going to explore how to purge old, outdated energy, release what no longer serves you, and refresh your system with higher frequencies that align and prepare you for your own personal transformation. So let's clear that path so you can step fully into the energy that is in the now. So the type of meditation, because I thought about, what do I want to say here? Meditation comes in all forms. So if you've never meditated before, I always say, if you've never meditated before, you just haven't found the right meditation that works for you. All right. Having said that, there's all kinds of different meditations. There is an app, I just love it, and it's called Insight Timer. Now, I know that you can get on a smartphone, iPhone. I'm not sure if they have Insight Timers for the other type of phone. Okay. And the reason why I like it is because they'll do guided meditations, or they'll do breath work, or they'll do moving meditations like yoga. Like they'll just do all kinds of different meditations so that you can find one that works for you. But the type of meditation that I teach, I don't know that I can really call it a meditation, but you can feel very relaxed and calm afterwards. But I use the term running your energy. And so meaning that you're going to use your mind and intention to get the flow going through your entire energy field. And so when you have fresh water that's flowing along a channel, it's going to clear out any dirt, any debris, any old grasses or sand. It's going to wash all that out while this clean water comes through and fills that channel. So it's the same with your human energy field. You have a physical body, but you also have an energy body. And in that energy body, let's say that your energy field is full of grief. What does grief look like in the human energy field? It looks very mucusy. It looks very inflamed. It's almost like you could just pick up gelatin, or have you ever picked up it's not a starfish, a jellyfish off the beach? It's just like that. That's how grief and sadness looks like in your human energy field. It can be very thick and mucusy. So what happens is that you want to ground your energy field first to help you let go of and purge the old grief. You're going to create a grounding force that's going to go all the way down and connect with the center of the earth. And then you're going to let yourself drain out as much grief that is appropriate. Now, grief is kind of its own category, because if you've experienced a loss in your life and it's been recent, like in the last 6 months, that grief is benefiting you. So that grief is helping you to heal. That grief has a purpose. But if that loss that you're suffered from was 10 years ago, 20, 30 years ago, still holding that grief in your field, this year it's time for the great purge. And Spirit's already told me that in this year, it's time for us to really purge out the old. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create that grounding force, like that tree. You want to let it drain any old, outdated grief down your grounding. And then when I call it running energy, you're going to allow earth energy, fresh earth energy, come up through your legs and help dissolve any maybe old stuck anger or old hatred or judgment or criticism or I'm trying to think of some, like perfectionism, for example, where you're just really hard on yourself, or maybe you're absorbing other people's energy. So when you bring and allow yourself to channel that beautiful earth energy through your energy field, it dissolves all that old stuck energy, making it easier for you to let it go, to purge it out of your field. And then the earth energy that you're bringing through is the current frequency, the current energy vibration that you need right now in this moment in time of where you are. And then it's the same with the cosmic, with the divine, is that you want to bring in that flow of cosmic energy, divine flow, to help rinse out your energy field. So this particular essential is called Energy Detox, Clearing Old, Aligning with the New Frequencies, to help you keep up with the transformational changes. Now, you've maybe heard me in past videos. If you're new to my channel, we're talking about creating a light body. This light body helps illuminate, all your cells illuminate with light. But if your cells are full of mucus, full of inflammation, you've got to be able to purge that to bring in that fresh energy. Now, if you are one of my students in one of my student groups, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about running energy. You definitely want to be doing this a minimum of 10 minutes every single day. And if you're not feeling very good, if you're feeling like you've got some ascension symptoms coming up, which can feel like flu-like symptoms, your body can feel achy, you can feel headaches and things like that, then you'll want to increase the time that you are allowing the fresh energy to come in and dissolve and purge the old energies. And so when I'm looking at the human energy field and I can tell that somebody's just not feeling good, it really doesn't take a psychic clairvoyant to notice that. You can walk into work and you can have everybody say, wow, how are you doing today? You don't look good. you need to go home and go to bed. And so how do they know that? Well, at some intuitive level, they're picking up the weight, they're picking up the heaviness in your auric field. Now you can go sit in your car or go into another conference room at work, or go into your bedroom. Ground yourself, bring up that earth energy, that cosmic energy. Allow yourself to purge and then bring in fresh energy. And suddenly you'll come out and people are like, wow, you're looking a lot better. What did you do? Well, I just purged some heavy energy. Now, if you've never heard of the type of meditation that I teach, I call it intuitive meditation because you're learning to purge and enhance intuition. But I do have a free example of my foundational meditation. So you can go to my website at intuitivemind.org and you can click on the shop button, and then it says free video buttons, and you've got a variety there that you can play with. But it's like if you have it's like a balloon full of water and you try to pick it up, it's just heavy. And just the slightest thing, it's like overwhelm. You're overwhelmed with weight. Just the slightest thing can cause it to just burst, where you just lose your stuff. It doesn't take much. But when all that heaviness is purged and you fill that balloon with light, you just kind of float along and you just kind of bounce off obstacles. You bounce off things that people said. You just don't let it bother you. So let me just see what else I wanted to say. I've got all my notes. Maybe I don't. So as far as essential number 3, you're going to be using this. It's very easy to do. It's not complicated. Give yourself just a couple of minutes, maybe a couple of times a day, and just sit with that purging. Or if this is something that's coming up and you feel triggered, it's like, okay, I'm going to purge that trigger. I'm going to just fill back in with the frequencies of light coming in. It's going to be essential, especially for this year, to purge and enhance and purge and enhance. So that might even be another little post-it note sticker that you could put all over your house, is purge and release. And so carry that essential tool with you. It's really going to help make a world of difference as you navigate this powerful year of change.